So yeah, I'm just gonna clear out all of the trolls in the dungeon. At long last, I've created life. Cool. Show me whatever the fuck you're talking about. I want to see this. I'm interested. You didn't create that. You did not create that. I assume probably. Why is Rudy still in front? I forgot about that.
I don't know.
So Engelbert seems to be doing fine there. So I'm gonna just go with that formula for now. So, yeah, he's playing softball with me. I have a question. It's
What's
not
up?
related to Pokemon, so you can tell me if you don't care. Are you legally required to have funerals? I mean, there's probably a law against like dumping a dead body just wherever.
Yeah, there's definitely a law there. You're not allowed to dump a dead body just wherever. You're not allowed to dispose of it in a way that is considered improper by the federal government. And I think they do set down how you are allowed to dispose of bodies. And they require you to do it in a marked graveyard or with a specific
I mean, yeah, there's probably like if you want to bury someone in the woods, you probably need a permit.
Yeah,
which some people want to do.
You don't need a permit. There's like a very specific thing you have to do. You can't just bury someone out in the woods. That's illegal.
No, like in some people's wills, they say like bury me in this specific place, and sometimes they want to be amongst nature.
Well,
like you can probably arrange.
You'd have to. The property is something that you would have to own, and you'd have to get it licensed as a graveyard. Otherwise, you wouldn't be allowed to do it.
I don't know. There's probably services in some like state parks and stuff. It wouldn't surprise me. I haven't checked.
A place has to be licensed to have dead bodies in it.
That makes sense. But there's probably more places licensed for that than you'd think. I'd assume.
I don't think so. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Well, my question is more like, if you just, like, if you've got your loved one in the funeral home and you just say, take them away, boys, do you think they just get rid of it on their own?
What? In the funeral home? No,
you don't have to do the funeral.
If you don't want to do a funeral and you tell them, I don't care what happens to my loved one, which is ridiculous. I don't know why you ever do that.
That's generally not a thing that would happen.
That's not something that would ever happen, and I don't know why you even suggested it.
Just like, do you have to have a funeral?
It's not a funeral, no, but you do have to be buried in a graveyard. You're not required to do a funeral,
Well, you don't have to be buried in a graveyard. You can be cremated.
A good example.
Guitarist Clapton. Yeah. Even I get that reference.
Yeah. A good example of how that would work is, do you think homeless people get funerals?
I think they deserve them.
The answer is no, they don't get them. The homeless people are typically, when they die, made mark on their records, and they'll figure out who it is if they can. And they'll go ahead and let their loved ones know and ask them. But if they can't figure out who it is, homeless people get buried in mass graveyards.
That's really sad.
Yeah, and it's just graves where
the idea that they have a mass grave means that they have enough of them at once to bury.
Yeah, they'll dig
really
it
sad.
and they'll dump a dozen bodies in there and then bury it up again.
Rudy just died.
Yeah, I'll admit it's not nice in any way. That's an awful thing, but it's a very real thing that happens. Like, hobo graves are a real ass thing, and it's really unfortunate.
Like it just occurred to me that I don't know if you're required to have funerals, and then I Googled it, and then I regretted Googling it because it didn't help, and also now it's in my search history.
Yeah, you're not required to have funerals.
It's weird that you know this much. Are you making shit up because you want to look like you know about funerals?
No, I know this. You're not required to have a funeral. A funeral is like a religious thing to begin with. You're
not necessarily, but usually, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's almost always a religious thing. Funeral homes usually double as
I know. There's usually churches, sort of. Yeah. Like they usually have a minister on hand who does stuff, but like they don't have to be.
Yeah, I know for a fact though. Yeah, it's they're totally not at all required. You're not required to have a funeral. You're required to bury in a graveyard.
Oh God, Kazooie. We're gonna need a mass grave soon.
Yeah, shush. Don't even, that's, like, awful.
I know. This whole, like, maybe I should.
This whole conversation was, like, terrible. I don't know why you brought this up.
I wanted to know if you knew.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
Okay. Thanks, Bill
Okay.
Nye.
Good job. Woohoo, I'm a science guy.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh. Can't use that here.
I don't know why.
It's
using
a
the bike
basement.
indoors.
Well, it's a basement. You never know. And it was a long straightaway.
Yeah.
Can you use it here?
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can.
stop me.
No, I can't.
I mean, that fence stopped me.
I've never stopped you from using the bike, though, in all fairness.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who says can't use that. It's not me.
Who is it? Because
it's you. You're telling yourself that.
Well, I kind of like the silly Pokemon meta lore of it's just Professor Oak constantly calling you. They don't even give you a person to attribute it to.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Oh, there we go. That's
that's another
basically
trainer.
it. Yep.
So I guess you gotta run along it as it
Yeah,
lights
and
up like
you
that.
know it's gonna start making little turns and stuff.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna have to do them to get to the actual effect.
Oh!
So that's the evolved version of the bee. We never caught one of
Oh
those.
yeah, we're supposed to try and catch a girl.
Yeah, we were supposed to try and catch a girl, but we pushed on a little too quickly, and I think we wound up on the other side of the cave real fast.
Yeah.
And they were on one side and we were on the other. Why would you keep Rudy out?
Because it's a bug!
It's an electric type!
I thought I'd be fast enough.
No.
I just thought I'd be fast.
It's an electric type! You're sending
Fire
out another...
type!
It's a flying type!
Fire type.
Okay, electric types are always faster. And you're sending out things that are weak to this. Even if you win, that doesn't mean this was a clever idea.
It gets Kazooie some more experience.
Fine.
Nice. I'm switching. You big joik.
I'm not a joik.
You know what? Yeah, let's just do
Yeah.
this. You are a joik.
I'm not a joik.
You are.
I'm not.
You don't trust my ability to battle Pokemon. Just because they keep dying on me and not dying for you doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
Whatever.
How do you paralyze a robot? I mean, other than turning it off.
It's a dragon and a robot, so it's got, biological parts somewhere.
Like, you think it's just a cyborg dragon?
Maybe.
I still say it looks like Scratch and Grounder at a baby.
Well, think of it this way. It's supposed to be like the closest Pokemon that we could come up with that would be, similar to this.
You know what I realized?
You're gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center?
Well, that, and...
What did you realize? Oh, they're always there.
Oh! So it just tells us where it is.
Is. Okay, so we don't have to run alongside the light.
Okay.
What were you
that
saying,
helps.
though?
But, Tracton may be a reference to Once Upon a Forest.
Okay.
Which is like a 90s environmentalist cartoon for kids about, a bunch of animals that have to save a friend of theirs from stuff. But at one point they encounter a bunch of birds who start, a cult to the yellow dragons, and they're, steam shovels and stuff.
Yeah,
it's construction equipment, and they call it the Yellow Dragons.
Was Once Upon a Forest the same one that had, the badger who remembers, the guys gassing his family?
Yes, that is the one.
And you get, really strong Nazi imagery?
I don't remember if it's really all that Nazi, but, I mean, gas masks are always going to kind of evoke that.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Don't mess this up immediately.
Fuck off. You said that the moment it happened is we're waiting for it.
Maybe. Yeah. It might be better just to follow the light.
Yeah, just like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Scott Pilgrim. This is gonna be Scott
There's
Pilgrim.
a lot of people who can play. No, it's
what
Slash
the
apparently.
fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's Scandinavian Slash.
Why would you put a Scott Pilgrim reference there?
Don't know. And then make it Slash. I don't know.
Let's switch.
Oh crap! I forgot what I was saying about this. Tracton. I think the closest Pokemon that we could like put it next to would be Porygon.
Mm-hmm.
And how does Porygon get paralyzed?
You jiggle the cartridge.
Yeah, exactly. Like Porygon's entire thing is, oh well, it's some kind of like fake Pokemon that we made up and brought into real life from the cyber world, which really just makes it a Digimon, by the way. But,
yeah, kind of.
like, Porygon, though, is, when it gets electrified or whatever, the paralysis is kind of like, oh, well, its coding is falling apart or whatever. So maybe that's all that it is for this, too. Maybe it's if you electrocute it, yeah, maybe it just locks up the robot. Or something like that.
I guess,
like,
yeah. Could be. Like,
I don't want to look too deeply into it and be all meta about it, but like I think that might be what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird that electricity would harm a robot, but I guess you can like short out electronics.
Yeah, you can.
It just feels like it should
lock
still
up
work
real
on
bad.
some kind of elemental magic system where it's nothing hurts them, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So these things, I keep forgetting. Are they psychic in rock? Because I know they're rock.
I think they're psychic and rock, yeah.
Yeah.
They also have sturdy.
All
That's the
right,
only
level
reason
30.
he survived, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, let's switch to... You know what? No. Let's not switch.
Yep. And you're going to want to use Water Pulse, probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's been the strategy so far, anyways.
Yep. We've been encountering a ton of these, by the way.
Oh yeah, like this one gym leader's just got a monopoly on him. He's just been breeding the one he has.
Yeah, maybe
and
he's
handing
the
them
only
out.
one. Maybe he found that thing because it crashed to Earth or something, and he's just been breeding them and handing them out to people.
Yeah, breeding them with what though? Like
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't know,
Ditto.
Ditto?
Yes, that's a thing. But like I don't know. You find an alien and you immediately start breeding it. It's like how would that's weird.
It's not that weird.
It is. All right.
Oh. Hey.
Dead end.
Oh, dead end though. Yeah.
Well, we'd want to have fought this guy anyways. Yep. So this guy's looking forward to the singularity.
Yeah. The singularity.
I keep even though we saw one of these guys not too long ago, I keep forgetting that they're basically just Igors.
Yeah, they're crazy scientists. They've even got like tattered coats going on.
Yeah.
They're like holding up beakers full of green fluid and also Pokeballs.
Yeah. Yeah. That like just I like that super science. I mean, it's kind of always been a thing in Pokemon, but like I like that sometimes you just get guys like that. Like just Pokemon has a really cohesive world most of the time, and then you'll just have psychics and super scientists and stuff just wandering around amongst, you know, like the 10-year-olds with dogs.
Yeah. You've got a bunch of these super scientists, by the way, inside of the gym that's in the religious town.
Oh, that too. That's a little weird too. Like they're
Also,
going for contrast.
Let's go ahead and point this out real fast. Everybody in here has been either a scientist, a musician, like a rock musician with guitars, or a psychic. And they're inside of the gym that the super religious people hate.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Like this was fun.
Yeah, it was clever. I don't know if that was the intent. I'm sincerely not sure.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Like, I'm going to just assume that this gym and then that church are like two warring cults.
Maybe.
They crusade against each other sometimes, and then when
Really
you win, you get a badge. Rudy leveled up, chuck, so. Kazooie's catching up good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, you know what? I bet I know. I bet you have to get both of those things on in order to get the center one functional.
You know what? That makes sense.
And then once you get to the center one functional, that's probably the one that goes straight to the gym later.
Yeah, probably.
That would explain why it is that we actually need to fight these people.
As a girl playing games, I'm pretty sure this archetype doesn't actually exist. Oh, she's a psychic.
She's a psychic, too.
Yeah, okay. The girl gamer thing, it's like... Okay, so there's an earlier, older archetype just generally known as girl on the internet syndrome. That's totally real. And I will admit that I've been that before. I'm like one of like 2 girls on this entire forum, and that means that I'm special. But, you guys need to not try to hit on me. I think a lot of girls have been that. Like, that's a very distinct teen phase. The whole, I'm a gamer and I'm a girl, oh my god thing. It's like, there's never been a period in time when girls didn't play video games, at least as long as video games have existed. Like, that's not really ever been a thing. So, like, I don't know. I feel like this archetype of girls being weird about gaming is... It's very exaggerated to a point where it's like, no. Like that's not really a thing. Not to the extent that some people seem to loathe. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you have friends who are girls and they play video games, and I don't know, like I mean, 12-year-olds are obnoxious, but we also shouldn't make fun of them for just being 12.
I don't know.
Anyways. Yeah, we're probably close to getting up to Sheldon.
Yeah, I would assume we're pretty close.
So I'll probably want to go back and heal.
Yeah.
The noise that thing makes is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think that might be a cry from another Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure what it is. You want to talk to her again and see if she says anything weird?
Oh.
Yeah, I was right.
Oh, that was the one in the basement, too.
Yeah, it totally turned it on. What?
The when you fall down and there was a path of those in the basement?
Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you mean, Megan? You were saying
No,
that.
I'm not saying... What I was saying was... That's a...
Yeah, that was weird.
Is that like a fake path? Okay.
I don't think it's a fake path.
Whatever. It's not that there's nothing special about girls who play video games. I'm not saying like, oh, stop. I'm saying the people who act like there's something special about themselves for playing video games, that's not really an archetype of girl. Not really. You'll get the occasional kid doing it, but it's really rare, and most of them are just so young that like they don't really know how to act in any situation. So it's like, no.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You making fun of me?
No, I'd never dream of that.
Man, you don't get to argue because you totally met a girl on the internet and then wound up dating her, so...
Yeah,
So as long as you're with me...
So,
okay, so... Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
okay, so that is just... it's a graphical error, then.
No.
It's...
Yes.
I think it's supposed to be
trick.
that it's the normal one, and it's not working right. See? Because you're clearly supposed to be able to walk... Okay, if you can get back to the thing, that all goes forward. There's one space that's missing on that one.
You want to test that?
No.
Okay.
No. But I know because you were, going through it.
I'm gonna...
You fell down through the same one twice.
Wrong.